we're going to get into some college basketball news. It's almost that time of year. It's the best time of the year. It's almost that time for the national champions to come get that throne again. Obviously, the biggest news in the country right now is Joe Barry missing 4 weeks with a broken hand, possibly more.
Biggest news in the country.
Preseason and All-American, the leader of the national champions, the MVP of the Final Four, the only player in like 50 years to score 20-plus points in back-to-back national championships. Just all-around great player. We're gonna miss him tremendously. We might lose some games to some terrible ITT Tech schools, just because that's how important he is.
I agree though. He's gonna be vital for y'all's team this year.
Oh, without him, we're absolutely horrible. Besides Luke May,
I was gonna say, wait, don't
besides Luke May.
I mean, Luke May will probably carry the squad.
Yeah,
Luke May ain't losing to an ITT school.
If he's going,
Luke May's the new Chuck Norris.
If he's going against Kentucky, God, that's automatic 30 points. It's the USA
double team, triple team.
The USA coaches poll came out, and they have Duke with the number 1 curse of all time.
Thank the Lord. Give it to him.
Since I can remember, the preseason number 1 has not won a championship. Then I can remember.
I thought, who was number 1 last year? I thought
Duke.
You lost on. Oh, was it Duke?
Oh yeah, Duke was loaded. Remember they had Harry Jones and Grayson Allen coming back. Yeah, whatever.
What are your thoughts on Grayson?
He's horrible. He's a terrible player. He's the worst college basketball player to ever touch a basketball. He's the worst human to ever touch a basketball.
What do you think his trip game's like?
He's great at. He's great at
his trip game's strong.
I don't know who's softer, him or KD. I'm just gonna leave it at that. They have Michigan State at number 2. Miles Bridges coming back, obviously, is the big thing,
I'm going to go ahead and say it. Michigan State starts at number 2. They drop to 15, and they make it to the Final Four.
Yeah. That's a good and if they play North Carolina, they're probably going to get beat by 35.
Unless they meet North Carolina before the Final Four, then that's an L.
Yeah. But Bridges, obviously, is going to be regarded as the preseason chance, like the best chance to win Player of the Year. Which I have no problem with that. It probably is the best.
I mean, he was really, really hyped last year. He ended up having a couple injuries, and probably still could have been a high draft pick. So I can't disagree with that at all.
Yeah. Kansas number 3 returns Devontae Graham, gets Malik Newman.
Good team. That'll be good.
Kansas usually does that.
They're always solid. I mean, they'll either
they'll get the number 1 seed and then they'll lose in the Sweet 16,
or very well could lose in the second round.
Yeah,
or I guess it's technically, as they call it now, the third round.
Yeah, or just to the 16th seed. It wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me they're the first one.
Duke's going to be the same way. They're going to be preseason number 1, and they're.
As much as it hurts me to say it, they're either going to win it all, or they're going to lose in the first or second round.
Yeah.
I hate it, but that's just truth.
So if Duke gets past the third round, we're in trouble, guys.
We are in big trouble. Probably won't even hear us talk college basketball anymore. We'll just leave it there.
Another team that likes to choke a lot is Kentucky at number 4.
Oh, man.
Calipari's going to have 16 of. He's going to have 14 lottery picks and still not win a championship.
As I talked about with Michigan State. All right, we'll start at number 4. Probably drop to 20, but then we'll be really good at the end of the year, and we'll beat Wichita State in one of the best games of the year.
Yeah. And then they'll lose before you win the championship.
We'll either make it all the way there, or we'll lose a heartbreaking loss in the Final Four. Or you never know. Could go 38-0 and lose in the Final Four, too.
Yeah,
you never know with them.
They're going to have 7 of 14 lottery picks and still not win it. And then they'll get another 7 next year and still not win it. Another team that chokes every year, too, is Mr. We're talking about Kentucky. Calipari can't coach. Neither can Sean Miller.
At least Calipari can make it to the Final Four before he chokes.
That's true.
Sean Miller can't say that for you, my man. I'm sorry.
Returns preseason All-American Alonzo Trier. Also has top recruit Anton. I think, honestly, they're probably going to end up going to, the Elite Eight. We can probably book one of them as the Elite Eight.
They'll Sweet 16 Elite Eight. They'll be a 2 seed.
Yeah, they'll be good. That's about it, though. my sleeper team is Wichita State. They have them number 8. Returns literally everybody. Plays in a terrible conference. Better than they did last year, though. They got in a better conference. They'll
lose to Kentucky in a great college basketball game.
It's true. They're going to lose to Kentucky in the championship. Or not the championship, because Kentucky's not winning the championship. Maybe the NIT championship or something.
Oh, my God. This sleeper team's going to the NIT, really.
The number 9, I don't know why they did this. They put North Carolina number 9. It's okay. Keep sleeping on us,
I'm happy with number 4, by the way. Thank the Lord.
Yeah, that's what we want. We want it to be slept on, They just want to disrespect us, the national champions. Come on, man. Really? You going to disrespect the national champions? How many times we got to prove it to you guys? Roy Williams is the best coach. Right now.
I mean, he's up there.
What? Krzyzewski's been coaching for 47 years, and he's got
as much 5. As I hate to say it, I don't like Krzyzewski. Probably the best coach.
Yeah, probably. But Roy's...
Roy's time... I'd have to really think on it and list it all, but at the top of my head, I would probably say top 3, but definitely top 5.
Roy right now? Roy definitely top 2. Who's better than him?
I told you. Maybe we'll come back with this next week.
Yeah.
It's hard to argue. Yeah,
we might slip to about unranked if Joe Barry misses more than 4 weeks.
But by the end of the year, they'll be there.
Yeah,
With old Roy.
This could be with Barry's injury, though. We've seen this before. But this is the 4th straight
Honestly,
year.
People could argue North Carolina's best win of the year just happened against the NCAA.
Yeah.
could be argued.
That's all Roy Williams
Could be argued they just got their back-to-back championship.
That's all I'm saying. Roy Williams just gets dubs, baby. He just finds a way, This could end up really helping the team, though, with Barry out. We've seen this. It's like 3rd, 4th straight year the starter going into the season gets hurt. I think it would be very vital for Jalek Felton, one of the top 25 best players in high school last year. I think he's going to get a chance. If he proves it, he might be able to sneak a starting spot. I wouldn't really promise that because, our guards are loaded. Our big men are pretty skeptical right now.
They got Luke May.
They do got Luke May, but Luke May is only 6'8". So
he plays like he's 7'2".
He does. Next Shaq. But 7th Woods, he has a chance too. I don't know. I'd rather start Jalek Felton right now, but that's Roy's decision. I believe whatever Roy decides, he's gonna make the right choice. Missouri, we got to mention this guy. If Miles Bridges is not a preseason player of the year, it's probably Michael Porter. Probably 1 or 2 number 1 pick next year.
Michael Porter's going to be good.
Marvin Bagley,
he's
too.
He's going to get every chance to do what he can do in Missouri because they got nobody else.
Even though he's a Dookie, Marvin Bagley, he's going to be good. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Preseason All-American team, ESPN has as Michael Porter, Joel the Goat Berry, MVP Berry, Alonzo Trier for Arizona, Miles Bridges, of course, Angel Delgado from Seton Hall. So, anybody you think would be there? Any Kentucky people?
I actually don't think so, for real. What? I don't see any Kentucky player in top 5.
No Kevin Knox. No.
I'm being realistic right now.
Hey, I respect it.
We're good. I think we'll have a solid team. We're obviously gonna have good, talented players, but I don't see any of them being top 5 in the NCAA.
One thing about Kentucky is they're gonna be like the Milwaukee Bucks. They're gonna have like 18 feet long people.
Mm-hmm. What I want to see is some good big men play out of us this year. It's been a little bit. Bam was able to rebound, and that's about it.
No Derek Willis.
No D. Will this year. That hurts. That hurts the squad, man. It's just another new year as a Kentucky fan. Got a whole new team.
That hurts North Carolina.
The good thing is when you buy a jersey for Kentucky, you get to wear a new player every year.
It's true.
You get to wear a new player every year.
It's true.
But I'm interested to see. I'd like to see we get very few second-year players. So Winyan it'll be interesting to see if he's improved. Sasha Kalea-Jones, who couldn't even lift his butt off the bench last year, it'd be interesting to see if he gets playing time. So, I mean, we got a lot of new players. I mean, hopefully Jared Vanderbilt will come back and he'll be all right. Hopefully he gets healthy.
Till what, January, I think?
Yeah, they said that it could be better, could be worse. Cal said if the doctors don't clear him, he won't even play him this year. So, might not even get to see him in the uniform because they'll probably go to the NBA anyways. So, you have that. One thing that I hope he does get healthy for, because I always think that we should press, especially with how many different players we have every single year. I'd like to see us press more because they get tired. We got players on the bench. We don't, and he teased that he was going to be like the center of our press, Vanderbilt was. So, of course, I feel like he's just saying that. Of course, we would have pressed if he stayed healthy. But interested to see that. Also interested to see Diallo, who very well could have been a first-round draft pick, most likely.
I think he'll end up being their best player.
Yeah, could be very well. I mean, the dude clearly from the combine, he can jump out of the gym. So, I mean, if there were to be a player that could sneak in the preseason All-American team or possibly like preseason All-American team like on the second team, could be him.
Yeah.
But honestly, from that, I mean, it's one of the years where we actually probably don't have the most talented player in the SEC, which will go to Michael Porter.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
So, and also really good, like, I mean, the SEC is still trash. But we have teams like, I mean, Michael Porter, as we've seen before, Ben Simmons can't carry a team. So it'll be interesting to see how Missouri does. But Florida is also ranked top 10 preseason. So.
Mm-hmm. Alabama with Sexton too.
Yeah, so I mean, there is more talent. I mean, Auburn also had some talent too, but will they put it together though? I mean, remains to be seen. But hopefully, we get a little better SEC games this year. That'll be nice.
Yeah, don't bank on that.
No, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either.
I mean, we don't play each other this year in the CBS Classic. Unfortunate, but I mean. I'm sure we'll see each other in the tournament.
It could happen. And
it
those
usually
games,
does happen.
It usually ends up being, I mean, no matter which way it goes, it usually ends up being a great game one way or the other.
And we usually somehow end up in your bracket every single year.
It's rigged.
It's definitely rigged. Why don't they put some...
And honestly, me talking about this Wichita State, like, I feel bad for them.
Yeah.
Because the year they were undefeated, we did not deserve to be an 8 seed in their bracket. And I mean, sorry.
No, I sure did.
I mean, sorry. And then last year... I mean, I also felt like we were, I mean, I'm a UK fan, but I also felt like we got really, really hot towards the end of the year and kind of got underseeded.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, you could argue, I don't know. There could be a lot to argue, but I know we both felt on it, though he's a North Carolina fan, I'm a Kentucky fan.
I was salty when they were 4 seed.
Yeah, but we both felt like whoever won that game had a great, great chance at winning it all.
Yes, I was scared. I was nervous for the Oregon game. But
I mean, you're going to be scared for every game,
yeah.
But we both felt like had a good % chance of winning it all, depending on who won that game.
Yeah, but I was going to be salty if we didn't win that Final Four because I thought, the best team, and worked out that way. Jordan Bell can't box out Kenyon Meeks.
Nobody can. Apparently,
but
he only had 40 rebounds against us.
Yeah, I wish that we played each other. I think that's a fun game every year. What do you guys play UCLA in that CBS Classic, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so we play Ohio State, which should be an easy win, but if we don't have Joe Barry, then it's probably not going to be an easy win. It's probably going to be an easy loss.
An easy loss. I mean, and it speaks to Joel Barry. I mean, he's going to be the heartbeat of y'all's team.
And he was last year. If he played bad last year, as much as I love Jay Jacks, he wasn't the guy to carry the torch. And if Joe Barry played bad, then usually we played bad. So it's going to be a lot of the same this year. But I'm looking forward to college basketball.
Yes, I mean, it's a fun time to be back. It's a great time for both of us. It would have been even better if we happened to face each other during the regular season. But
this way we can go through the whole season and enjoy it as fans, and we don't have to kill each other.
And can it be noted that in his top 5 players that he picked in the NBA for the next 10 years, Marcus Page did not make the list.
And Marcus Page, you just keep sleeping on him.
I'm guessing he might have been number 6.
If we
went to top 6 players for the next 10 years.
I wanted to put him at number 1, but it's gonna happen. You guys keep sleeping.
On that note, appreciate all 6 to 10 viewers that we get, depending on which video. Some videos get none.
Yeah,
but
hopefully this one gets a lot because college basketball is both. I think for me.
No, it's our favorite. I mean, it's our favorite sports.
Yeah,
it's about to heat up. We're about to get into the preseason this weekend and stuff. So
yeah, about to get my dog a jersey so he can watch the game with me. It's about that time.
So it's that time. Appreciate you all. Thanks for listening. Peace.